I'm going to show you how to do four things in this video. Number one, I'm going to show you how on an iPhone to turn on silence unknown callers. Number two, I'm going to show you on an iPhone how to manage your voicemail messages, how to delete the messages you get, and then also how to remove the deleted messages. Then I'm going to show you how to the basics for setting up a voicemail greeting. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is how to manage where are my contacts being saved in my iPhone. So here we go. Let's go through these steps. Number one, how to block unknown callers from ringing your phone. And the way you do that on an iPhone is you go to settings. Here's my settings right here. In settings, you scroll down to phone, and when you find phone, where we find it, there it is, phone. In phone, you look for silence unknown callers, and it might be right there, silence unknown callers. When I click on that, I can turn this on. Now, turn it on will do this. Calls from unknown numbers will be silenced, sent to voicemail, and displayed on the recents list. Incoming calls will continue to ring your phone if those people or those phone numbers are in your contacts and or you have recently called them. And yes, Siri suggestions as well, which I'm not a fan of, but that's okay. But this is what silence unknown callers will do, is they'll basically not let the phone ring. It will send it directly to voicemail and it will display in your recents list, but your phone will not ring. Here's part two, managing your voicemail messages. Now, there's two things you need to do with your voicemail messages. First, you go to the phone app, which is down here at the bottom of my screen. In the phone app, you click on the voicemail button, and you can see I have a bunch of voicemail messages in here. Now, if I want to, I can just scroll through them and delete them as much, whatever I want. But beyond simply deleting your voicemail messages, you must also delete your deleted voicemail messages on iPhone. Otherwise, if your voicemail fills up or at the bottom of the list, your deleted messages fill up, the app will not let callers leave you a voicemail. I'll repeat, if your voicemail or your deleted messages is too full, the app will not allow the caller to leave a voicemail message. It'll basically say something to the extent of this voicemail box is full, you can't leave a message, which is horrible. Now, how do you deal with that? A, delete the voicemail messages you want to delete, and then B, once you've done that, delete the deleted messages. And the way to delete the deleted messages is either individually, one at a time, or simply click clear all in the upper right hand corner. And when you do that, it'll verify you want to do it. You click clear all, and all of your deleted voicemail messages will go away as well. How to set your voicemail greeting. So again, in your voicemail, to do a voicemail greeting, go to voicemail. And when you're in voicemail, in the upper right-hand corner is the greeting button. If you click on the greeting button, by the way, when you click on greeting, be patient. Don't rush, because you'll see it switch from default to custom. So I have a custom voicemail greeting. You can use a default one as well if you wish. If you want to create a new greeting, on the bottom of the screen, you see this play where I can play my greeting.
Hi, this is Teddy Burris. Leave me a message, and I promise I will get back to you.
And or you can click on the record button on the right side there and record a new greeting. When you record your custom greeting on your iPhone, I recommend you make it very simple and short. You do not need to ask them to repeat their phone number twice, say their name, and leave me a detailed message. Just simply say something to the effect of, "Hi, this is Teddy. Leave me a message and I will get back to you." And then once you record it, you can save it, and then that new custom message will be used for new callers who get your voicemail greeting. Here's another tip. If you're going to use silence unknown callers, make sure you are saving the phone numbers of the people that you care about in your contacts. Example, if I go to my call list, you'll see I got a call from Winston-Salem, from Fort Worth, Texas, Amityville. Those calls are not in my contacts. The Jason Levison, the Michelle Francois, they are. But the other numbers where you see just the phone number, they are not in my contacts. If I want to save that call from Charleston, who is from my brother-in-law, I need to click on the I, and then I need to come down here. I either need to add to existing contact or create a new contact, and I need to put his first name, his last name, and whatever else I want to put in there so it saves his phone number so that, let me do this as a test, and I'm going to do done. And now if I come back, you'll see where it did just say the phone number, now it says test. So I've saved that phone number and the person's name as I was testing in my contacts on my phone. Again, make sure you're saving the phone numbers that are important to you in your contacts so that when that person or company calls, it'll ring your cell phone. Now here's the next piece I want to share with you. How to figure out or change where are your contacts being saved on your iPhone. Now the way we do that is we go to settings. Here's settings right here. Then we scroll down and we find contacts. Here's contacts right here. Now you'll see on my iPhone I have 2 accounts. If I click on that, you'll see that I have iCloud with contacts. Now, I'm not using iCloud for much of anything else, but I could be. But I also have TLB Business, which is my Google business email address. And you'll see there I have mail, contacts, and calendars. Now, I could add another account if I wanted to, which would basically be another email address that would have contacts in it. But I have iCloud and I have TLB Business. Now, if I go back, you'll see that there's an option down here, default account. If I click on default account, you can see I can choose TLB Business, which again is my Google Business Gmail account, or I could choose iCloud. By choosing the default account that I want, I will be then, every time I add a new account, add a new contact, it's going to add it to the default account. Again, in this case, it's TLB Business. That is the basic steps to choose the default account. A, make sure you know what accounts you have on your iPhone, an iCloud account and or another email account that also has contact. Secondly, choose down here under default account where you want those contacts to go. By the way, if you've never been using an account such as iCloud or Google, your contacts may be in your SIM contacts. And when you click on import SIM contacts, it'll ask you where do you want to import them to. I can import them to my Google Business or my iCloud. A big point here, I encourage you not to be saving your contacts in your SIM, but instead save them either in your iCloud account or in whatever other email contact account you have. Gmail, Microsoft Office, Yahoo, etc. Those are 4 ideas, 4 tactics that I recommend that you consider using if you want to improve your use of your cell phone and not be bothered by unknown callers and yet be able to get the calls that you want to get from the people who are important to you.